The Lord of the Rings, the card game, is a cooperative living card game by Fantasy Flight Games for 1 to 4 players. Originally designed by Nate French and released in 2011 for ages 13 plus. Players pre-build custom decks of heroes, allies, attachments, and events to combat the forces of Sauron's unique encounter scenarios filled with malicious enemies, daunting locations, and evil treacheries. Each round, players gather resources, equip items, and gain new allies. Selected characters quest to exceed the threat of revealed encounter cards. Then players travel to new locations, engage enemies, defend against and attack those enemies, and finally refresh for a new round. If the threat level reaches 50, or the heroes die, or the encounter deck succeeds, then the players lose. If players explore enough, discover certain artifacts, or defeat specific enemies, then they win the game. The decision-making is complex and satisfying. Make no mistake, though, this game is challenging and at times downright brutal. A single game can last 30 minutes to well over 2 hours. The theme and lore of The Lord of the Rings is masterfully and faithfully exemplified through game mechanics, card abilities, flavor text, and the solid story woven throughout each scenario. The artwork is among the best seen in any game to date. It's extremely customizable with high replayability. Pre-building decks can be just as satisfying as playing the game itself. With nearly 100 expansions of varying sizes, it's a significant investment, but the core set itself has plenty of value, currently pricing between $30 to $40. This is my number one favorite game of all time. I highly recommend to anyone who loves The Lord of the Rings or is ready to take their gaming to the next level, play The Lord of the Rings, the card game.